So many of you want relationships you don't deserve to have. Now, don't get me wrong. We're all inherently worthy of having the relationships we want, right? Because we all inherently have the ability. But make no mistake about it, deserving, the definition of deserve, is a byproduct of doing something to in turn deserve whatever the outcome that's appropriate to the doing provides you. So most of you are not getting that relationship you want. It's not converting into the relationship you want. You're not finding that partner you want because you don't necessarily deserve them just yet. Now, in being fair there, right? Just because you've reached a space of deserving doesn't mean that person's going to just pop up around the corner. Sometimes it takes time for that to manifest and to come about. But you'll spend a lifetime waiting for that relationship or searching for that person that is going to just be the best person for you to have this most amazing relationship, the longer you don't do the proper things to deserve that type of relationship. Now let's get into the next tier. What do you have to do to deserve that type of relationship, right? And this is where a lot of people get things wrong as well. They go and they start doing things they feel they're supposed to do in order to get the relationship they want. But understand this. If you're going to really go get the relationship you truly want in your core, that's as genuine, as authentic, and as beautiful and harmonious as possible, you have to become a person that can have that kind of relationship. Let me step out of the relationship realm for a second and get into my life coaching bag, because I don't want this message to be missed and only applied to just relationships, even though it is an essential piece to getting a relationship you want. In life, period, those that get the most of what they want have become a certain person to get these things. Understand that your actions become more valid, more productive, and give you better outcomes the more they're a byproduct of you being a certain person doing the proper actions instead of trying to just do the things you feel is right to get the result. And why is this crucial for you in relationships or anything you want in life? Well, simply put, because doing the proper actions, right, the things that are required to get the things you want in life, right, you have to really eat, sleep, and breathe those actions. You have to actually, believe in those actions. You have to have discernment to make sure you're doing the right actions and not the actions you think are correct. The only way you can do that is being the person that fully understands and gets exactly what needs to happen, what needs to be done to go get or have the thing you want. And see, this is the piece where so many people miss the boat. They spend so much time, following different pages, watching different tips and hacks videos, right? And just here's a quick solution type videos and, take this approach, use this formula type stuff, right? To where they're just getting into just doing stuff blindly because that's what they've been told or what they saw or they think will work. When in reality, everything starts at home base here with you. You have to be to fuel the things you do to in turn produce the things you can have. And in the light of relationships, this is what it means when we say you have to be the kind of partner you're looking to attract. You attract what you're in harmony with. You can't be in harmony with someone you really want if you haven't become a version of that person in your own right for yourself to be on the same wavelength as them to attract them to you. You can't give yourself the best opportunity to wind up meeting said person that you want in your life until you've become the kind of person that genuinely, authentically, and organically wants and likes to go do the things that put yourself in the arenas, in the places, and making the connections to eventually run into that person you're looking to attract. And this works the exact same way in life when it comes to the goals you want to accomplish. Maybe that job you want to get and achieve, that business you want to start, whatever you want to do that you want to be successful with, it comes full circle to who are you first? You have to be that individual. And that starts to shift your mind to be conditioned to think certain ways, to do certain actions because it's who you are and that's what you do, to where then you go do the proper steps and then you wind up getting the tangible outcome result as a byproduct. Because when you're being the person, you don't even second guess certain actions or movements, right? Your intuition's dialed in a little bit differently to identify red flags and so forth, much easier because you are a version of what you're looking for in maybe a different person or in some different kind of a way, right? Something that mirrors or matches your energy, right? You identify effortlessly when you are the thing that you're looking to try to attract in a different form or different, version, right? Meaning maybe the opposite sex or whatever the case is. And when you are the person you need to be, then you only take the steps and actions that align with who you are, because that's what comes out of you naturally, because it's the only way it can be. It aligns with you. It's your reflex. It's instinctive at that point. So let's say you do want to be really successful in some sort of career path and you want to make lots of money or live this really vibrant life and travel all the time and so forth. Okay, we have to be the person that can actually do those things first, right? Right? It's not the traveling and the stuff and getting the money that does it. You have to be a certain individual to be able to do the proper action steps to produce that lifestyle for yourself. Be first, do second, have third. So the answer to your life and relationship woes that you may be dealing with is never a matter of what do I want or how do I get what I want, right? It's becoming more of what you need to be, who you need to be to in turn get what you want on the back end, right? Stop focusing on what you're trying to get and getting more of that and focus on becoming more so you can have more. Now, one may say, how do you become more, right? How do I become this person I need to be to get the things I really want to have? Well, it starts with identity, your belief systems, your thoughts, what you truly align with, what you truly believe in here in your heart and your mind and your body, right? That undoubtedly is your truth about who you are. I mean, think about it. If you wanted to go and be able to travel the world all the time and do all these like amazing things, if you bumped your head and woke up one day and that's who you truly believed yourself to be, you'd probably be living that lifestyle way sooner than later because that is your reality in your mind, right? It would be out of place for you to not be having those things. And so you would do anything you needed to, scratch teeth and nails, clawing for it until you were living in what felt comfortable to you because it identified with you. It was relatable to how you identify with yourself. How you self-identify will always dictate how you operate because we are naturally built to balance out and have a sense of security and reassurance in who we are, and the things around us must reflect who we are. So this is why people that don't believe in their self-worth the right way self-sabotage situations because it's not comfortable. It doesn't line up with who they truly feel they are in here in their heart, no matter what they try to say in their mind intellectually. I mean, think about it. A lot of people look at the challenges they face with relationships or even anything they want to have in life, and they give themselves roadblocks. Oh, I can't do that, or that can never happen, and all these limiting beliefs, right? But interesting enough, if someone walked up to you and said, hey, you're a dog or you're a cat or something like that, right? Maybe 100 people walked up and told you that. You would never for a second question if you were actually a human. You would reject the idea completely. You would say, all these people are crazy, right? And if anything, you would do anything you could, go above and beyond to make sure you're like, I'm operating as a human, right? This is who and what I am. I am a human being, so therefore I do things that are required to be a human being, right? It's not even a negotiation. It's not a question. You instinctively do these things, right? And then you get human-like results, whatever that is for your life. So it's never a matter of, how do I? It's what do I believe and who do I believe I am? Then from there, what are the actions associated with being who I am to then in turn have what comes with being who I am? What do I deserve based off of who and what I am? The moment you make that mental shift and start living life and no less ever again than who and what you actually are, is the moment your relationships will change that you're in, that maybe be toxic, right? You'll either be able to fix it or you'll get out of it really quick. Or it'll change your dating dynamics where you'll stop dating the same people you keep going through the same cycle with, right? You'll start dating better people fit for you, for what you actually want, right? The whole ball game will change the moment you truly shift who you truly believe you are internally. If you need help learning how to become who you actually need to be to get the things in life and relationships you actually want and deserve to have, then email or DM me the word coaching and we'll get to work as long as you're truly ready to put the work in. If you're not ready for one-on-one coaching or don't have the time or the space, then email or DM me the word revival to join my Relationship Revival Hub community, where you can take my relationship renewal course and all the other accessories and resources I have in there to learn the same things I teach people one-on-one and on your own time at your own pace. Either way, get in the race. Let's get it.